Let's Chat.
Many of you joined us here on CBS and News 12 for an exciting, fun-filled golf weekend, the 90th anniversary of the Masters Golf Tournament right here on CBS. We always like to talk with Jim Reynolds regardless of the situation, the circumstances, the sporting event. It really doesn't matter. This time we got him for golf. JR, good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you, brother.
Lifelong sports fan. You've been to Augusta, correct?
I have been to Augusta.
What, watching it on TV versus what you saw when you were there, connect those two for me.
It is as pristine, maybe even more so in person than it appears on TV.
Really?
It is gorgeous. That's not just a TV thing. It's not just some facade somewhere.
Yeah.
Every inch of it is gorgeous. And someone said, our drinking game for this weekend, try and find a weed at Augusta National. Try and do that. It's almost impossible. Yeah, it's nice. The one thing that people probably don't see on TV as much as in real life, the elevation is there. It's up and it's not easy. Those greens are not flat. And I mean, you have when you're doing some walking, you're doing some walking.
Yesterday afternoon especially, I was watching and I forgot what hole it was on, but the wind was just incredible.
Yes.
And it reflected in some of the final scorings also.
Yeah, they were talking, I know Rory McIlroy stepped away a couple of times because of the gusts, and obviously that affects how he plays the various hole, whether it's crosswind or in your face or whatever it is. Obviously that makes a difference. And there's Rory celebrating that wind gust right there. But
yeah,
the Masters is always something really special, obviously among golfers, and maybe even more so in the South, I think, because I think the opening of baseball and the Masters is, okay, summer's here.
Yeah. How do you not get a chill up your spine or even a tear in your eye when you see him sink the shot that he just did, winning his second back-to-back green jacket?
Yeah.
Only 4 people have done that in 90 years. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, Nicholas Faldo and Tiger.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a pretty good group to be a part of. And the story on that is, at least in my opinion, is it took him so long because he was going to be the next. In sports, we like to, who's the next?
Right.
Who's the next Tiger? And he was going to be the next Tiger because he won majors early on and then couldn't get that Masters. And so many years in a row is, when's Rory going to fulfill that legacy, that, all the promise that he had? And he finally breaks through last year and then goes back to back. Pretty remarkable story, I think.
It'll be interesting to see if he can pull off a three-peat next year because he's already got the invite. He'll be there.
Oh, no question.
He will be there. Wouldn't that be phenomenal?
Yeah, that would be something. He would obviously put himself all alone in the record books at that point. Sure. Back to back to back.
Here's another shot that
which back to back, remember, is physically impossible.
That's 3 backs. 2 left, 2 right. Never mind. I'm not going to go there. The next piece of video that we wanted to show to you, it happens at Augusta, but not much. And this is something everybody would like to score, a hole in one. What went through your mind when you saw this shot and this outcome?
Yeah, I mean, it's almost impossible if you're going to Brown Acres or Brainerd to do it on that stage with that pressure on that golf course is obviously remarkable.
Sure.
I'm sure IBM had it all worked out on what the odds were on every particular hole of getting a hole in one, or I'm sure Vegas had it worked out on every particular hole, but when you see it coming back, you think, does it have a chance? Does it have a chance? Bam.
I was telling Len, I was reminded of the Bugs Bunny cartoon where they're playing golf and he's under the green with a magnet guiding the ball into the hole. That was certainly just a phenomenal shot.
But everything comes back to a Bugs Bunny cartoon with you.
You say that like it's a problem. He's a great American hero, don't forget. Wonder if Rory's championship dinner had anything to do with it. Now, serious talk. The winner of every year's Masters gets to decide what the champion's dinner is. Rory wanted elk sliders and tuna carpaccio with a $50,000 wine tab.
Yes.
And look what it did for him. I like elk, I like tuna, I enjoy wine, but wow, everybody's got their own little superstition when it comes to the Masters, probably none more so than the players.
Oh, no question.
What was your big takeaway from this year's 90th Masters
Well, think about,
as a fan?
first of all, think about Rory's, wine bill.
Yeah.
Roy, return on investment. So he spent $50,000 on wine and won $4.5 million. That's a good weekend. Even for someone as financially stable as you, that's a good investment / return. I don't know. The whole Rory thing is neat. Usually, I hate to say this, or maybe I don't. Usually I'm rooting for an American.
Yeah.
But I'm a Rory guy.
Sure, me
so
too.
So when it
I
was
agree.
Rory and Scotty Scheffler there at the end, that was pretty neat.
It was pretty intense there.
His
for a while,
making
wasn't it?
that Scheffler coming from way back and almost, and ending up just one stroke off.
It truly is amazing when you consider the mystique, the majesty, and like Jim Nance says every year, it is a tradition like no other.
Unlike any other.
Unlike any other. It's amazing. It's always fun to talk to you, and you're always welcome to come down. Doesn't have to be a big sporting event like the Super Bowl or the Masters or the Kentucky Derby, because you've been there and seen it all and done it all. And congratulations to you, my friend. You are entering year number what on UTC Athletics?
I don't know. I haven't had my contract renewed yet, so we'll see. But I just completed 46. I do know
46
that.
years.
And
Wow.
I'm not going through the portal that I'm aware of, so I think I'll be coming back. We'll find out.
That means you're probably the only one who's not in the portal. Jim Reynolds, Talk Radio 102.3
That means nobody wants me.
WGOW.
That's what that means.
You can hear him every weekday morning starting at 10. We got to go to break. We are back with more of Let's Chat coming up right after this.